So this is from Pedro. Pedro is a CFO at a social media startup. And he has the question, he's on a tight budget. He had mentioned in his email, he's trying to do a lot with a little, being a startup. I think that's always the case.
Right.
He's asking the question, how do I effectively manage an in-house creative team?
So when you talk about teams and team building, one thing I would say that I would have him consider is to establish really clear roles and responsibilities. There are some departments and companies who like to have people who would be what I would call utility players, where they want people to be able to jump in and do other people's jobs. But I think if you're a small firm, give people really clear, distinct roles. And that way they can have something to own and take pride in. And I think that you'll see even an increased productivity if they actually have something to own.
I like that. Is there a way that you would recommend to improve communication in that in-house team? Should it be email inboxes? Have you seen better ways for companies to be able to manage getting everybody on the same page, in terms of, I understand your roles and responsibilities, like you said, but this is how we're going to communicate with one another?
I think one thing that you may want to do is have, even if it's have an organizational chart so that everyone knows what everyone else's role is. And another thing is have ongoing meetings. It doesn't have to be necessarily weekly, but maybe have a monthly meeting, get everyone together and talk about all of the projects. And I think that's a great way to establish camaraderie and then have people actually talk about the things that they're doing in their role. I think that would be helpful. Yeah,
absolutely. I think about too, I think companies that pay attention to workplace culture really, really set themselves up for success, because I think people, especially younger people entering the workforce, they want to know the why. Why does this company that I'm working for exist? What good are we exerting, in the world today?
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
So have those moments, like you said, if you're posting an an organizational chart, take time too to help people understand whether it's, stuff on the walls, things that you repeat in meetings, like you said, that you have on a regular basis. Let people understand the why of what you're doing, why it's important, how it's helping out humanity. And I think that's a great place where we've reached in terms of our economy, right? We want faces to our corporations and our businesses.
That's right.
We want to know, like, are you the evil guy dumping sludge into the river?
Right.
Are you the company?
That human element.
The human element, right. Exactly. We see right now what's going on even with customer involvement in comments made by people at the top. Perfect example, the Goya situation right now.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get into the politics of it necessarily, but we see a situation where people care about what the CEO, what the leaders of a company are saying. And so I know we're getting a little bit off the managing an in-house team, but
no, but that's absolutely right. That's absolutely, and I think you have a question actually about maybe culture. So